call her up on stage, I would like to call Miss V. Hassaana Begam to please, come forward and join us on stage. Request all the ladies and gentlemen, give it up one huge round of applause for this little 14-year girl. The stage is all yours, girl. So let's pour your raw story. Let's hear today.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And hi, vanakkam, salam alaikum, and namaste. I'm Hassaana, and I'm a 14-year-old girl from Tirunelveli in Meenashankar Vidyalaya. And first, let me introduce my parents. They are Varsha Maiden and Sara Banu. They are there. And my father is a businessman, and my mom is a housewife. You may think like how a 14-year-old could do this, founders and startups, something like that. So first, let me just go around and have a flashback on 4th standard. Like when I was on 4th standard, I just got some ideas by seeing some roadside peoples and also like an online session. And in my old school, when I was studying at Tirunelveli, my old school, I just have a foreign exchange program. And I saw so much of Africa people, America people, I just saw them and they just told me like, we don't have so much of financial and we don't have so much of educations going apart there. And also that I thought of like something, oh, it's okay. Then I thought like that. When I just traveling with my father and my mom in a car, then I saw so much of roadside children selling toys and selling some pens like for 1 to 2 rupees instead of studying. I just asked them like, why you are not studying? Then they told like my mom and my dad didn't give money for them. So then I thought like, oh, I could do that. So I thought like, okay, so why don't let me just tell and educate them? I just thought that. Then I was trying to do, I at least educate like 4 to 3 members at my 4th standard. Then I can't do it because of my studies. So let's come again into flashback of 6th grade. On the 6th grade, I guess on January 2019, in the middle of 6th grade to 7th grade, lockdown comes. After I finishing my annual exam, lockdown came, and there was like so much of online class going on. Almost like, I was like, then I went for a research thing. Then I searched for competitions going on, like, why I can't do anything. Everyone calls me failure Hassaana. Because like I didn't do anything. Like I got discriminated from my old friends, bullies, like I doesn't know to do anything. I was like a cheater. I don't know to do anything. I was like an average student. Then like I thought like why I couldn't do it. Then I thought like on the mood of 6th standard, I just go into some student competition. I just saw a research competition. A research course like a competition. Then that research was called as Youth Research Walks, which is from California. I thought like so this is like a bigger one for graduates and IIT students, something like that. Then I just thought like, oh, in my random mind, I just keep it and put it. I filled the form. After filling the form, for like 2 to 3 weeks, I just saw something in the mail of mine. There was like, from Youth Research Walks in California, from Joyce Coffee ma'am, she's the chairman. When I just saw like, she wrote, hi Hassaana, I was very impressed on your application form and I would like to interview with you, like have a meet with you. Then after I told like, I have so much of works ma'am, so I'll just meet you after a week. Then I met her in a meet, Google Meet. Then I just saw that, I just spoke to her like she asked, why are you interested in research? I just told like, ma'am, there are so much of roadside people who are going there and I just want to educate them. And also I just saw like so much of gender discrimination going on in the Tirunelveli side and also in Thoothukudi side, caste system. There was so much of things. Then Joyce ma'am told like, okay, like you could wait for a week. Again, I waited for a week and she told like, congrats, you have selected. I didn't expect that this research competition was for IIT students and college graduate. But I was on grade 6. That was a huge thing which I didn't expect it. Then when I went for Youth Research Walks, there was like an introduction session. On the introduction session, there was like so much of IIT graduates, MIT graduates, and college graduates, undergraduates, some of them. And I was the only one kid who was like on 10 to 11 years old, I guess. When I was there, I just saw like so much of members from America, Africa, Russia, grade. There was so much of them. I don't like how to speak English to them because each and every country accent has a different thing. For example, American speaks American English. United Kingdom speaks like there's English for them. Indian speaks like Indian English. As I speak Indian English, like I could understand them. Then after an introduction session, I got into 3 members into a team. There are 3 members. One is me, and another is my best friend who helped for to come into startup. Then another is someone who's from, Pakistan. I just helped them, and they just told me I just researched with them about trees and about environment. I just told them that why don't we research on trees and why don't we research on education? They just told okay, you could do it and we could do it. Then I just do it on education on trees, and also I did it on students and also gender equality, something. We just did it into half and we just do it into part. After that, when I just gave my research paper on how to save trees, how trees came and something like that, then after that, after my research paper got published, Joyce ma'am called me and she just said that your research was pakka super and it was great. Then I got wow, this was a big, surprise for me and big advantage for me. And she told you could go for writing, content writing, competitions like that. Then Joyce ma'am offered me a content writing in South Korea for $25. Then I got impressed. Oh no, how I could do. When I just gonna do it, then that was on online. Then when I just said to my papa, he told no, you can't go for any countries, any country on online or in offline. I just convinced him. My mom convinced him. I just convinced him. But he didn't do anything. At lastly, at last he convinced. Then I just want to go and to apply it. Then after that, they wrote the deadline is over. So there was so much of crying and so much of emotion. Then coming up to the flashback of 7th grade. When I was at 7th, I just applied for a scholarship test. So much of scholarship test. And when I just applied, after 2 to 3 weeks or 4 to 5 weeks, I got scholarship. I got to say for now, till now, I got at least 34 scholarship from each and every countries, like China, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Maldives. I got so much of scholarship, but I didn't go it. As you know, my one of the weaknesses is I can't say no to if any opportunity came. But I have to say, because of my papa, because my papa doesn't know anything about it. Actually, my papa is English, he doesn't know English and my mom doesn't know English. But my mom always be supportive. My papa tells you have to go abroad after you're finishing your college and after getting married. He just tell like that. But my mom always be supportive for me. She just opposed my father, then she just told that, oh, you could go, you could study after 10th and you could go till now. Just convince your father about it. Then after then I got sad because I'm just not interested on 34 scholarship opportunities. Then I got pain, I got stress, so much of stress, I got depression. What should I do now? And I'm missing. Then I just told my friend that I got 34 scholarship opportunities and I'm just left them. They're just telling me, you're lying. How you could get 34 scholarship opportunity tests? How you can get it? Then after that, I got, because of them, I got stressed. Then after coming to on grade 7, in the middle of 7th grade, then I just thought getting into an organization, making an organization with my old idea, which was on 4th grade. After taking my 4th grade idea, I just made it into a business. That was called Bright Approach, approaching the bright students and approaching other students, including sign language. I just did it with sign language students and also I just did with other students. Not adults, not even a professor, only students as our age. From 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, up to 16 years, we were the teachers. So I just collected all of the resumes and all of the bios, because as a student, we don't need any experience. What skills we learned, we are showing to others. So they could be the next generation leaders. So that's what I was planned. Then I just started a company called Bright Approach, where that's an e-learning opportunity for every students who could learn maths, mental health, environment, technology, STEM, business, coding, etc., etc. Most of them, even for sign language. Sign language, students can learn English, blind students can learn it. Most of the students, even tribe students, can learn everything from here. Then, actually for telling that, I have taught from my side in individual, I have taught nearly to 238 students. That was like a very big thing for me, because like, after teaching 234 students, I just got like, oh, we have taught it for 1 year to 2 years. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for like I guess I have a little of cold. Sorry, I'm just like being stuck in the middle of thing. So continuing to Bright Approach, then I have I have nearly got from first when I was like in the starting of Bright Approach company, and I just have first like two volunteers, 4 volunteers, 8 volunteers, 16, and it goes on to 32. And after like 4 to 5 months, we nearly got 300 volunteers for teaching it and also for everything. And also we got nearly to 815 followers for this, and also in LinkedIn we got nearly to 3,500 followers. Then so much of them approached me, and to say this is my first stage to talk with any other here, and this is my first stage to speak with in the stage. So, and also after my Bright Approach community goes over, then so much of members approached me to become a co-founder. So I became the co-founder of Peered, co-founder of eVolt, co-founder of Inclutech, co-founder of VECP, co-founder of First Step, and I was like more co-founder. And also I became so much of executive directors for nearly 15 companies, and also I just got into the internship of TBH Circle, Growth School, and also to say it, actually I just got a second round selection in Spotify as a product management intern. So this was of my story, and I want to thank this for this supporting my mom and now my dad. After like, thanks to Bala Subramaniam sir, because of him, he convinced my dad to go like fly apart and something like that. After going, after flying apart, then my papa told, okay, you could fly, you could go for any country you want, and we could fly. Then like, I just told that, okay, so please, so you could make me fly and you could be one of my supporter. Then my uncle, my friends who are from a new school, actually I just went to a new school in this year called Meena Shankar Vidyalaya. And when I just go for this school in this year, I started a TEDx club in my school, Tirunelveli, and also Imun Club. And and my director ma'am, which is correspondent, she was very soft and sweet, because that my extracurricular skills was more, and she loved it. And she told me like, you could become one of the thing here, and you could become one of the top alumni here. Then after that, the Peered came. one of my friends, she's not a friend, she's like telling my senior, which is Madhushri. She's going for college first year. She approached me like, you could do peer ed. You could join in peer ed. And you could be the founder. And for the students which I taught, they called me as co-founder to monitor their company and also monitor others as a director, as a co-founder, or as an intern. So I mostly direct so much of companies, and I just got like so much of internship, as you told. So like one thing I just want to tell to all the parents who are here, like make your children fly and also make them explore. And actually I thought like, what could I say? That I was a small girl. There is one thing which I should tell you, that's like don't, there is like 5 minutes. So I want to tell that don't judge a book by its cover. That's one thing I want to tell. Because you can't judge an underage who is below 16 or who is like below 14, something like that. If you judge them and like if you nose cut them, they will nose cut you. I just tell this to my papa yesterday. And like he told like, okay, do it as your wish. And also there is one thing, I'm the first Tirunelveli girl who did this organization. I'm the first Tirunelveli girl who started this company and everything. Make your children fly and make them explore. Thank you.
Well, Hassaana, how could you able to manage so many things, being this age? So that's a lovely. Give it up a round of applause. She's one of the biggest, I think, entrepreneurs she's gonna be in future. And also to her papa and mama. Okay, give it up one round of applause to them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, what a raw story it was. It was an eye-opening session. So you are truly an unavoidable Hassaana.